Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails, just sharing confirmation, sharing your stories, and booking readings. My readings are now open. Please be aware there is a 48-hour to 72-hour turnaround time for all readings except for my emergency ones. If you're looking for to get a reading a lot quicker, my emergency readings go out within 12 to 24 hours. And with that being said, please remember there is someone still going through the comment sections here and there, pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend, okay? If there is any message coming from me and it is saying that I am drawn to you, and please have a look at this WhatsApp number, it's not me, okay? If it does not have a black banner, even if it has my picture on it, it is not me. I will never solicit you for money, for donations, for anything. The only way to contact me is through the 2 emails that I have in the description box, okay? So if you see anything like that, please just block and report. Please also keep in mind that the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning I can be picking up on past, present, future, or all of the above as an amalgamation. And also, if I say he, she, masculine, feminine, male, or female, we all hold these energies. So this reading could be for you, it could be for the person you're thinking of, it could be for another light one, your divine counterpart, or someone completely different. Now let's get into it. The only message that I got when setting up, and I was given a very distinct focus on picking up these cards, okay, was you're in for a ride, foes beware. And it says finding your night self and when all seems ended. Okay, so there's something here with past karmic cycles and finding your night self. Someone is trying to change your dreams, and I'm not even meaning actually what you're dreaming about. It's your goals, your aspirations. There's something here. Something comes back for a time is what I'm hearing, okay? But why did I hear you're in for a ride? Who's in for a ride? Who's in for a ride? Please and thank you. Let's see, who wants to come in today? I'm not going to take that one. Okay, so let's put those ones back. And it says here, and they're both in reverse, your inner light will guide you, and it's in reverse. And you've also got here, blessed reunion. Interesting. But this is also telling me this is somebody either acting out of their shadow, or you or the person you're thinking of is being asked to look at something within your shadow, something that you thought was finished, okay? Because you've also got there is one who watches over you. Well, I never. Now let me pop this one over here. Now is this for a light one, or is this for somebody who is completely unhealed? Number 2 is for someone who's completely unhealed, because you've also got a lonesome gardener, okay? The lonesome gardener for me is taking that time to go in within yourself, look in introspect, you know, look in hindsight, look at bits that need to be tended to. You know, you have to water your garden first before you can tend to someone else's. But with, you know, your inner light will guide you, and it being upside down, and there is one who watches over you. Someone here was trying to connect with a light one, is what I'm getting, because you've also got between 2 worlds and the lonesome gardener. Someone's been kicked out, not only of your energy field, out of your life, out of all of the, you know, ongoings and things that happen to you, and it's almost like someone is a spectator, but is trying. Why are they trying to get back into their energy? This one. Let's see why they're trying to get, because I had no, what are they trying to affect in your life? Because you've got earth and water, and it says here the earth and water dragon creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So this person's been locked out completely from a light one's opportunities, is what I'm hearing. And you've also got the magenta dragon, and that enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Someone, and you know what I can feel at the moment as well, because this is not my energy, but there is someone here who's been completely winded by something. Because I also got the message coming through of like an emotional floodgate. Okay, something was said, or someone has been given like the hard truth of something when it comes to, I heard stoppages and blockages, that they can't stop something, because I heard it's all been for nothing, and I can really feel it in my heart center, in my solar plexus, in my throat. Okay, somebody is in a lot of I was going to say anxiety, but I heard agony. Why did I feel that? Because you've also got on here, sunshine yellow dragon helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect and understand them. There is a lot of, wow, okay, so whoever this person is that is stuck in their shadow, or is trying to stop you from looking at your shadow, has failed to do so, because there is a guardian that is kind of like guarding like your solar plexus, in the form of like the memories that we have as children. And I heard, I've always been with you. So whoever this guardian is, whoever this animal is, okay, animal totem, animal energy, guardian, you know, it could be a guard dog, whoever this is, has been protecting you since you were young, okay? But there's also the energy of give me instruction. Someone here needs to give verbal instruction, very explicit verbal instruction of what they would like their guardian to do. Okay, whether that's a guard dog or a guard animal, whether it's a passed over animal that you had when you were younger. There's something here about being very specific in what you want this dog to do. Is it protect? Is it defend? Is it help you to navigate certain dream states so that you can find certain information to help with your growth? But I heard a timeline because I'm feeling really breathless. Why am I feeling breathless? Let's find out. What is this energy that I'm feeling? What is it pointing to with whoever it is with that faux beware? And look, it keeps coming out. Earth and water dragon creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming and new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. And I'm going to place this one over here. Okay, so there's someone here that is I heard they're at wit's end, but I'm seeing someone pulling out their hair, because whatever this blessing is, whatever this destined path is, it doesn't matter how many times someone tries to knock you off of it or you fall off of it, it's still there, and you're still going to get to that rendered result, get that blessing and get that abundance. Because here with 44 as well, so that's all to do with your, you know, your foundations, that's to do with our 4th house. There is one who watches over you. Someone's been completely blocked from your abundance, completely blocked, like they can't see anything now. And I'm getting almost like that energy of a blackout, a complete blackout. When someone tries to tap into a light one's energy, they can't see anything. They literally can't see anything. It's almost like when it's the dead of night and all the lights off and you try and put your hand in front of your face, you can't even see that. Because it says here, the silver lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony and cooperation. Expand your casual chakra. This is also giving me the energy of Horus, because the Eye of Ra is all about attack. You know, it's the he's a sun god, it's all about action, whereas Horus is all about protecting through defense, okay? And this is also to do with the moon, your intuition. This person has been completely blocked off, but it also says on here, bathes you in divine feminine light. This is all to do with your creativity. It's how you connect to the divine, you know, the cosmos, God, Allah, whoever you name it as. But also the divine feminine is about our creativity, as in our sacral chakra, how we birth new ideas. And this is really exciting because it's speeding up the time between, you know, the time frame between going, oh, a blessing is coming in or an opportunity is coming in. It's getting nearer and nearer to the mark where it's coming, where it's going to be thrown at you, in other words. And this person over here, or whoever this is in absolute turmoil that they haven't been able to get the job done, is what I heard. Okay, because you've got here the silver dragon in reverse, and it says illuminate your potential with higher light, access and untap resources, look into your soul, see higher possibilities. So this person's been completely blocked off, but I don't think they've just been blocked off from a light one's energy. They've been blocked off from some sort of network that they had as well, and their gifts may have also been blocked. Now let's find out why. Because you've got here, deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected, walk on the path of light. Because they couldn't sway you, or there was something they were supposed to do and it didn't work. Because I keep hearing Archangel Michael. Anything else? Tell me more. Why were they not able to achieve what it is that they wanted? I've been told to ask a different question. Okay, what was it that they were trying to do? Okay, and we have here air dragon. So there was some sort of air magic that they were using. This is Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. And it says helps you to rise above earthly matters. There you go. Okay, communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. That's what they were trying to do, because over here with Blessed Reunion, and it's upside down, they were trying to mask who it was that they were coming forward with, or what energy they were coming forward with. But with this air dragon over here, your third eye is completely open, your throat chakra. They had been trying to close that or do something to it, and that's why I could feel tension on my throat chakra as I was talking, which is actually alleviated. That's gone now. But there is like this shaky energy coming through. So whatever it was that they were supposed to do, it's almost like the time is up. And I remember doing a couple of readings quite a few months ago, and I'll see if I can find them. And it was saying that they're up against the clock. And I kept getting the date, January the 5th. January the 5th. Something's going to happen on January the 5th. And I think because they're getting so close, that's only like about, what, 3 weeks away? We're getting so close to that date, something's going to happen, whether it's on the ethers or whether it's in this realm, okay? And this is why they've got this shaky energy, because I heard all hope is lost. Now you've got a mega dragon here, and it says, harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. We've just been talking about this. Intention, hold your vision, birth a higher consciousness. Whatever it is that you're doing on your forward path, however it is that you are clearing this energy away, keep doing it, because it's sending it back. It's sending it back full force. Because look, again, yeah, it's come out again. Deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on the path of light. I love that. Anything else from this deck? Top one. Middle. Let's have a look. What else wants to come out? Because you've got here Archangel Gabriel, dragon in reverse, and it says brings purification. So literally everything that they are sending towards you or the person you're thinking of, whatever verbal rituals or, you know, revocations, words of power, whatever you're doing, it's working. It's working. I heard it's confirmation. And it says on here, self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Okay, and if you look on there, there is a tiny little diamond, and it's right in the center of the heart space. That's amazing, because these are both beautiful white. Okay, someone here is so bathed in white. It's almost like this person here, every time they try to get into your energy, it's like staring at the sun, or whoever it is that they're trying to get into this energy field, they're staring at the sun, so that when their eyes are then trying to accustom back to normal light, everything goes black. Wow, how interesting. Now tell me, what is it that's going to happen on January the 5th? I heard Don't Look Now, and it's giving me the reference of the film. It's like an old school film, and I think it's got, oh my gosh, what's his name? I can see him right here, Donald, I'm not going to remember his name. But Don't Look Now, if you Google that, it's an old school film. And this guy either, I can't remember if he loses his kid or his kid drowns, and then he sees his child everywhere, and he's wearing like this little red jacket, and I can't remember if at the end the kid's like a demon or something like that. But there is like this impending doom coming towards whoever this person is, and there is a fear, okay, of being chased, or dreams of being chased by something very small that actually is masking itself as being small and vulnerable, but really it's something dark and something very low vibrational. What would you like me to take? This one? This one? I've already had that one. This one. Okay, let's have a look. So let's see what it was that they were trying to do. Now you've got the star, okay, and it says on here, Archangel Jophiel, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. You're just being told that whatever you're doing, keep doing it, keep doing it. And with a lot of blue here, there's been some sort of like either an implant or etheric crystal or something that was not supposed to be in your throat chakra that has been sent back. And again, with this air dragon energy here, helps you to rise above earthly matters. Someone's had an energy shift or a shift in perspective, and it's come on very quietly and very serenely, in that conflict coming towards a light one is no longer riling them up the way it used to. And you've got to remember that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So there are going to be times when someone says something that just really irritates us, or it you know, it encourages us to act out of our wounds as a trigger. However, there's been some sort of energy shift, some sort of ascension, where whatever it is that was sent, or whatever it was that used to pull at that trigger, just doesn't do that anymore. And it's come on very, very gently, so that even the person who usually would react rather than respond is surprised by their own reaction, has gone, oh. And whoever this is over here, because I keep hearing mama, this is mama, their name is mama something, okay? They are shocked and they're scared as well. Okay, because you've got the star here, and with that saying happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, you're on the right path. And then you've got the Ace of Earth underneath. It says in the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. There was something that they were trying to stop. Okay, they were trying to stop you knowing who you are and how you go forward, because you've also got here, look, this is what they were trying to bring in. Okay, the Ten of Fire. And the Ten of Fire says, too much work, except, Ten of Work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. And if you look at my previous reading, it's talking about this as well. They've sent this straight back on themselves. And you've also got here Four of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide some answers. So this has got a double meaning here, because this is one, whoever this person is now so exhausted by all of the energy that they have spent of their own, because they're so used to energy harvesting others. They've had to use their own energy that is actually brought in health conditions. They may have done health spells or something along those lines to someone else. And not only are they being knocked back and having to rest, having to take time, that they can't sleep, they can't rest. At the same time, you're being told that meditation may provide answers. Being still and quiet may bring answers towards you, especially when it comes to some sort of choice or decision that you have to make when it comes to your abundance, your finances, multiple streams of income. Okay. And especially the star, this is, you know, your 10th house, it's your career. There's going to be something really big happening in your career, because you've also got Queen of Fire. Something's about to take off is what I'm hearing, okay? Because you've got Queen of Fire, and it says confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Someone here has been doing this. Someone has upped the ante with their boundaries, or what it is that they've been saying. Because I keep hearing no. Someone saying no, but it's almost like, I don't know if it's part of someone's prayer or if it's part of a visualization. Someone has been visualizing either a symbol of power over their door, over their home, over their heart, or they've been using the word no and then visualizing the energy they don't want near them. And it's working, it's working. Now, what I would like to know, though, is what was it that they were trying to bring? What was it that they had to do before the 5th of January? What did they have to do before the 5th of January? Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's go from here. You've got the Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Let me bring that a bit closer to you. And it says on here, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. But then right next to it, you have the Knight of Fire in reverse. Okay, and it says on here, passionate, adventurous, self-assured and restless. And it says a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Now, if I place them over here, there was something here about trying to create a false sense of security for you. Because the Queen of Earth as well, that's all to do with like abundance. Now, with it being upside down and having the Knight of Fire, there was some sort of blockage they were trying to put in your foundations, the way that you connect with others through compassion as well. And then you also have here the Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honourable and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honour your commitments, a guardian angel. Then you have the Eight of Earth, skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So they were supposed to do some sort of study on you, because I keep hearing the Akashic records. There was something that they were supposed to learn, Okay, because it says time to buckle down and get things done, honor your commitments. There was something that they were trying to block. Okay, so there was bringing in some sort of energy of procrastination, but it was more than that. Okay, got Page of Fire, and Page of Fire says outgoing, creative, confident and mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity, excuse me. And then the last one here is Six of Air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation and taking a trip. This person was supposed to be kind of traveling here and there, connecting with others to show how much information they'd learned about you. And I heard it was a test. There was some sort of test that they were given because they failed before. They failed more than once, and it was almost like this is your last chance to get A, B and C, because I know that at some point there was some sort of dark contract that was placed on a light one's soul, and because they have failed more than once, they were given some sort of skill test to check what it was that they could do and what they couldn't do. And I heard it was to get their wings of valor. Okay, so whatever coven or whoever it is that they work with, there's some sort of ranking system, and they were either kicked out of their coven and were working by themselves, or this is whatever energy they were working with was saying this is your last chance. Because what I'm getting from this is, if now that they failed this, the reason that they're in so fearful is because if they have signed someone else's name or tried to sign someone else's name to have their soul taken or to have their essence taken, and they haven't been able to provide this, they haven't even been able to provide even a bit of information on this light one. And I don't mean like going through Facebook, going through social media, I mean Akashic records. There was something in the Akashic records that either a demon or a low vibrational energy or whoever it was, because I heard a head of a cult wanted, if you can do this, then you're back in our good books. Then when maybe we can make some sort of deal with whatever this lower energy is to keep you on board, and so that you're not eaten or you're not taken. And they weren't able to do that because you've got the Four of Earth here, okay? The Four of Earth is all about control. It's controlling a narrative. This person may have been asked to change the way that you look at your forward path and how you look at abundance, and because I heard missed opportunities, to get you to miss an opportunity of some sort. And in my previous, it was even my previous reading or the reading before, it was talking about our foundations and how, whether it's a foundation of a house or our foundations, if our foundations are off or cracked or wobbly, it means the rest of us is also cracked and wobbly and unstable. And there was some sort of test or homework or kind of goal they'd been given, and they had a certain time frame to do it, to unhinge or imbalance a light one, so that when they brought something else in, because I heard, you know, again, that floodgates of emotions, that it would be a lot easier to hook into certain chakras to weaken a light one, but also to get into the Akashic records. And let's find out, what was it in the Akashic records that they wanted to know? Five of Water. And it says here, things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. They wanted to know, especially with the Akashic records, it wasn't about this timeline. It was about previous timelines. I keep hearing patterns. They were looking for patterns of behavior where you were at your lowest, okay? Because you've also got here Knight of Fire, and how to keep you in it, how to keep you in it. Because I keep hearing to keep you subservient. Anything else that wants to come out? Life experience. What we were just talking about. They wanted to know life experience. But you've got here Archangel Chamuel. And Archangel Chamuel is linked to your solar plexus. And we were talking at the start about, you know, your childhood and there being a guardian. Okay. Now, Archangel Chamuel may be your guardian, or there may be a connection to Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Ariel, because Archangel Ariel also resides and protects over animals. Now, it says here a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So they were looking for patterns in previous lives to see what it was, to see what it was that held you to a certain karmic pattern. Okay, so in each of our lives that we've had, this is my opinion, not fact, but in each of the, you know, lives that we had, there will be a similar pattern depending on what it was that we learned. And if we did not learn all of what it was that the universe was trying to show us, you know, or that we were supposed to experience, you go again. You even make agreements with other, you know, souls. Do you want to learn? Do you want to try again? And there was definitely a pattern here of failure happening in the past, not to do with, you know, not putting effort in or not wanting to heal or so on and so forth, but also the karmic debt that we hold from our ancestors, and not always being fully awake to the matrix that we're stuck in, if that makes sense. But there was something here of how did you or the light one fail in previous lifetimes, but there were specific lifetime and patterns that they were looking for to do it again this time. Okay, now why were they so adamant of doing it this time? Let's find out. This one, let's see. Let's see. Look in a book and stargazing. And it says in Look in a Book, whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. There was something about them becoming quite worried because they couldn't get into their Akashic record, or something, some sort of information that they were given took them down a false path. And if you look at a previous reading, it talks about that. It talks about either a guide or a guardian or a highest resonance light team member or an ancestor going, no, leave the door open at the back of the Akashic records and give them this false information, because you've also got stargazing. There's also information about them wanting to know if you are connected to starseed families, where in, you know, which galaxy. There's something along those lines as well, because you've got here, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. This was them trying to find a way to completely and utterly block you from your gifts, not just from, you know, your blessings that you're going to get or abundance, but completely and utterly block you down. It's almost like take you back to a time when you were not spiritually awake, okay, before you questioned whether or not there was more to life than just bumbling through life, bumping into other people and, you know, going, oh, that was a coincidence, rather than that was a sign. There was something about doing this, because if you're asleep, you're a lot more malleable, if that makes sense. If your third eye is closed, you have no way of guiding yourself with your intuition, because you've got, look, you are the universe, and then you've also got look in the book. So they were trying to find, and I keep hearing ancient times, and I'm seeing ancient Egyptian. There was something that happened in ancient Egypt that was very important. What was it? What happened in ancient Egypt that was really important? Protection, magical gateway, believe in magic, and solitude. There was some sort of occurrence or event. There's something here about cycles, and I don't know if it's got to do with the veil thinning or something along the line of like a global awakening. And going back to Egyptian times, something happened, because you've got protection here. I want to say projection, and it says the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. And then next to it, you've got magical gateway upside down. And this magical gateway says it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So those alone, okay, there's some sort of event that happened in a previous timeline, going back all the way to ancient Egypt. There was some sort of energy shift then, because you've got believe in magic. And it is my belief that, you know, our shadow aspects do not hold just trauma and pain. They also hold a lot of gifts, a lot of untapped gifts. Because if you think, you know, to previous generations, you think to other timelines, it may have been dangerous for us to use those gifts in that time, because we may have been seen as a witch or a monster or whatever, you know, and either been burned at the stake or, you know, stoned, whatever it was. So our shadows, as we heal and as we access those parts of us and we heal and we honor those, we also open up, you know, opportunity for other gifts, other, you know, either, whether they're psychic gifts, whether they're spiritual gifts, whatever it is that resonates with you, for them to come out. And they, especially with believe in magic here, it says open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says that you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Something happened in ancient Egypt, and it's almost like there has been a massive cycle of it coming around again, and there being this massive energy shift where parts of our shadows are being removed because we've healed and we've learned from that. And with that is coming stronger protection, but you're also being told and guided that whoever this person is, there has been a cycle of them being in your lives in previous lives and being this opposition, whether that is because the universe has gone, you need this next to you to teach you strength, or to teach you vigilance, or to help you access into your shadow, whatever it was. But it's come round full circle. But however, this time, them trying to isolate you didn't work. It may have worked in a previous lifetime, but it didn't work this time. And also, whatever happened in ancient Egypt, because I heard failed, someone here wasn't able to access their full potential because of whoever they were. And this time they've literally run out of time to stop you or the person you're thinking of, because you've also got solitude. And it says here, and again, look, you've got solar plexus coming out, okay? And it says here, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So there's something here with accessing. It's definitely to do with your raw energy, your connection to ancient Egyptian bloodline, and it's access through your solar plexus, which again comes into your, either wounded inner child or just your inner child. And there has been someone that has been guarding this timelines and past timelines through your inner child and your solar plexus for lifetimes, for absolute lifetimes, because that magical gateway upside down, there was something that they were trying to open. And it was almost like your energy or your essence or something to do with how you are then made to be subservient to them, so they can access that energy, would open up some sort of portal, some sort of gateway. And I heard it was blocked in time. It was blocked in time. And there's something to, because as well with soul love coming out in 3-3, this is ascension, and this is ascendant masters as well. Ascension, expansion, and ascendant masters. And again, this is all to do with your solar plexus. Because I heard connection is key, and you've got whispers in reverse. There was the intention to place, they tried going in really hard at first. And death spell, chaos, rah, and then realised that that didn't work, because all it was doing was actually making you stand, or you or the person you're thinking of, another light one, making you stand stronger in your sovereign power, in your sovereign fire, in, everything that was sent. It was teaching you how to put your boundaries up, how to return to sender, how to, ground that energy away, and how to become stronger and more resilient, if that made sense. So instead they have been trying to do this emotional tactics of coming in very covertly to try and distract you. Now this person over here, I want to know more about them, okay, because you've got soul love and transformation. So this person definitely has connections to past lives, because I keep hearing karmic. Well, let's have a look at this person. Wisdom and moon energy. They took the wrong what's the word? The wrong advice from someone when it came to doing some sort of moon magic. And I heard the full moon that just went, the full moon we just had on the 7th, because it says moon energy, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. This person tried to manifest some sort of burden on you on this moon, okay, and they were told to do so by someone else, I don't know if they have any guides, and I heard no, but someone advised them to do it on this full moon, and it went wrong, because they were definitely trying to bring in some sort of burden, some sort of blockage when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your foundations, and when it comes to your emotions, okay? Because wisdom on here says, have you ever been told that you are wise beyond your years? Now that is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge, okay? Well, they didn't heed counsel in any way, shape or form, because you've got here remembrance, and then you've also got friendship. Now, on the friendship, it says, fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. And remembrance. So if anyone has, excuse me for coughing straight into the microphone, if anybody has been having issues with remembering your dreams, this person was also either masking themselves as a friendly face in your dreams, but there was something also here with them trying to erase your memory of your dreams, because dreams are a really important way for many of us to receive downloads, to receive messages. And you've also got nature's signs coming out. Now there's something here for someone when it comes to their dreams. I don't know if they've already done this, and I heard yes for many, in asking for certain signs, symbols, shapes, things along those lines when they are in dream state, to let them know whether or not the information they're being given is from their guides or is from an intruder. Okay, because it says here, nature's signs, be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually, and we need only open our hearts and minds and remembrance. Someone also needs to go out into nature, because it's going to actually bring in that energy of centeredness, of balance, so that when you do meditation or when you're quieting yourself, before, it could be going into, you know, laying down to listen to a guided meditation or a transmission, or actually just going to sleep, it's going to center something that was uncentered, or kind of the memory of how to do it on an instinctual level is going to come back. Okay, now tell me more about who it is that has been doing this. Who it is, who has been doing this, please and thank you. Wish wisely, find balance and flourish. And on the back you've got nature's signs. So you have somebody who is either a kitchen witch, somebody who works with fae, someone who works with some sort of elemental, okay, and definitely somebody who works with either animal sacrifice or works with a deity that either enjoys having animal offerings, something along those lines. Yeah, because you've got magical blessings upside down. Okay, and you've got a lot of green here, so they work very much on not only manipulating the heart space, but using a lot of, you know, natural found objects, or I keep hearing graveyard dirt and things like that. But Wish Wisely says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So this person is very skilled at dream invasion and manipulating through the heart space. So they may be very good at creating love bombing hexes or love binding hexes, separating people. Also, you've got find balance here. Find the balance between your work, rest and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Okay, so this person, yeah, they're very good at energy harvesting and draining other people's energy. And you've got flourish here. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from your experiences and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Okay, this is somebody who laughs at other people's religions is what I'm getting, because the lotus flower straight away, talking about harmony coming through here, I thought of Buddhism, or I thought of Sikhism, you know, the energy of sitting down in oneness, but Buddhism especially with the meditation of going in. But I'm also getting, there's something here about this person either uses herbs, I heard a scrying mirror, but they do like a reversal. So they look at what it is that a light one may believe in, and they look at ways of reversing those values. So if you are Buddhist and you like to sit down and do meditation, there's something about making it so that when you're sitting down to meditate, you have nothing but chaos in your head, or chaos going on around you, so there's disruptions. If you're Christian, for example, and you pray, there's something here about trying to twist the way that your words of power come out to connect you to God, so that actually you're connecting to something lower. And this person, I think this person's in fear now, not only because of what it is that's coming after them, because now they realize how powerful this light one is, whether that is you or the person you're thinking of, and that it's only a matter of time before the veil is completely removed by your guides and by your highest resonance light team members, and, you know, whatever tiny little bubble they have around them to keep themselves cloaked, before they're seen. by you, but not just by you, and you know, because your highest resonance light team members have already seen them, but also how that trickles down from the ethers into this realm. Okay, because something's going to happen on the 5th of January without a doubt. Okay, without a doubt. Now let me place these down. Believe in magic. Let's place that one in there, and there's a lot of green coming out. Someone needs to listen to music as well. It will it's something to do with music is going to help with your astral projection, or it will guard your astral realm and your dream state from invaders. But also there's something here about it upping your clairaudience, because you've got music coming out, and you've also got here protect your dreams, and it's in reverse. And this one says you are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. And then music, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies at your door. Okay, and I keep hearing the 3 bells. Why do I hear the 3 bells? Do you want me to take any more from here? No. What would you like me to take instead? These ones? Okay. What was the 3 bells? Is that a pub? Is that a bar? A brewery. I heard it's a brewery. Why did I hear that? Let me see. Why was I told to take these cards out? Let's see. Heartbroken. I'm not going to take those just yet, actually. Let me see. Now, I had a dream download last night where I was actually shown the face of someone who was trying to manipulate my dreams, or who it is that's been trying to get into my dreams. And I always ask my guides when I'm given downloads, are they for me personally, like I don't need to share them, or are they for the collective consciousness? And I was told it was for both. It's for me, but it's also for the collective consciousness. So there's something here with, it goes back to the instruction of giving your guardians verbal, explicit verbal instructions on what you want them to do, because I did that and was like, I need to see who this person's face is, completely what their face looks like, and the intent behind it. How long has this been going on for? Why? And I was given all of that. They told me all of it. I was shown everything. Okay, and I was also told, then send that all back. But this was given explicitly to a specific guardian that I have. By name, this is what I would like you to do, for how long, blah, 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 blah. Someone here needs to do this because it's going to show their face. Okay, because I heard gotcha. And doing so, wow, doing so also is going to bring in this energy, because you have here new phase, rekindle, renew, transform, growth, and changed mind. And we were talking about that at the start, about how, you know, this light one has gone from reacting to an experience to responding to an experience, because you have heartbroken upside down. Seeing who this is, it's almost like a sense of closure, because some of us already know who these people are, you know, who it is that is sending this stuff. Some of us do not know and do not understand why it's happening, but there's something here with, it's almost like training your guardian to connect with you in that way, because some of us have that instant connection. Some of us are, you know, only starting our spiritual awakenings, or just finishing the first dark night of the soul that we've had, and we're all at different levels on our path of ascension, of, you know, our forward path of service to the collective consciousness, to ourselves. But there's something here with asking and giving explicit instruction to your guardian, to your protector, whether that is actually a guard dog or an angel, okay? Because with heartbreak upside down, it's going to bring in such healing, but I heard liberation, because I'm seeing a lot of gold fire. Why am I being shown gold fire? Why am I being shown gold fire? Why was I giving that? Because you've got engagement here, and it's upside down, and it says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. There's something here about removing some sort of karmic debt that was placed either on your bloodline, your mother's bloodline, your father's bloodline, but it's to do with your Egyptian lineage. There's something there, because you've got the phoenix. Seeing their face, or being given almost even just the initials of who this person is, and then sending that energy back and reclaiming yours. There's something here about breaking that contract completely, all right? Because you've got here lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. it is going to, it's almost like put the last nail in the coffin for whoever this person is. Okay. Now tell me more about why I got the energy of don't look now for what it is that's after them. Why did I get that little boy in the red jacket? Why did I get that little boy in the red jacket? The runner. The runner. It says the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. This is just this person running away. They were told by somebody else, whether that is their husband, their wife, you know, civil partnership, whoever it was. It could have been a friend. Told them not to do something. Told them not to do something and they didn't listen. And you've got the snake here, okay? And it says completion. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. It may have not even been a friend. It may have been you. You may actually know who this person is and may have been in passing in comment, you know, passing comment might have said, because this could have been this could be a work colleague, it could be an ex-boss, it could be an ex-lover, it could be that you have your own social media platform and you've been talking about this. They were advised, they were told, do not do this because this will be the end. Rather than just pulling yourself back and going, I'm accountable for this, put my hands up, they kept going. Because the snake here, with this competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over the shoulder, the other woman, this person is still going on that rampage of trying to slander a light one's name, of trying to say that, you know what, I'm not karmic, I didn't do anything, it was all this person. And they've been called out. It's not just that they now have this thing on their back, and I heard it is, other people are seeing them for what they are. And there's something here with them trying to run away from the responsibilities of the contract that they signed with whatever this demonic or low level energy is, because it's calling them out as a snake and saying, you know, you're the enemy. All right, keep looking over your shoulder. Keep looking over the shoulder. It's more that whatever that little boy in that little red jacket is, that's them running away and being chased. I can't speak. This person is stuttering. And this is what I'm getting. The energy as I tap back into this person is jittery, it's breathless. This person is constantly having to look over their shoulder because whatever it is that they signed with, they broke that engagement. They broke. Why am I getting like this weird kind of energy of like the wife of the devil, the queen of hell, or some weird stuff like that? I don't know what they signed, almost like vouching for what they could do to take your soul or the person that you're thinking of soul. But it's a broken engagement, and whoever it is that they've signed this with, whether this is the crossroads demon, whether this is, you know, the man downstairs, he now sees this person as a snake. He sees this person as that enemy, okay? Because he was promised paradise. He was promised happiness. He was, you know, you've got enjoying each other. Expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. There's something here about taking your soul, and because why am I hearing marrying it? This is weird. Let me get out of this energy. Anything else that would like to come out before I go? Anything else that would like to come out before I go? Ooh wee. Seduction. Girl with a snake. And mask. There you go. And what's underneath? Hammer. So you've got here girl with the snake, and it says empath and the narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries, and it's upside down. So this person, whoever this person is very good at taking from those who are disempowered empaths. Okay, so the difference, in my opinion, not fact, between a disempowered empath and an empowered empath is that a disempowered empath may not know how to put their boundaries up because they're so used to giving to others because they want to fix and heal others without realizing that other people are responsible for their own healing. You can support someone, but there's only so much that you can support them with before they're just asking you to carry them. And an empowered empath is somebody who can see that, you know, that definite line between you want some help to you're an energy vampire. Now, so whoever this is, yeah, they were hoping. This is also giving me the energy of hoping that this light one would go over to the dark side, in other words, okay? Because you've also got mask on here, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. And you've also got here seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So there was this energy, whoever this lady is over here, because I'm getting this is a woman or a lady, but you have to take it as it resonates. This person has been bringing in some sort of chaos energy, because you definitely have like third party energy. You have like this masculine energy also, someone who's very, very obsessed. But this person over here gives me matron energy. And it's almost like they've been orchestrating this since the start, okay? So every other little player is either being manipulated by this person, whether that is physically being manipulated with words and gaslighting, or magically. Because you also got hammer, and then you've got a karmic relationship. And it says on here, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. With it being upside down, you broke some sort of cycle. And that's what I mean by this energy has shifted from reacting to everything to responding from a place of center and balance. And it's all to do with your inner child, going back all those timelines back to ancient Egyptian times. Something happened there, okay? And you have a guardian that is protecting some sort of timeline, or something that, you know, if you look in my previous reading, it was talking about there being something repressed from childhood that sometimes we don't even realize is there, that needed to be healed. Now someone's either has already done this, or this guardian is protecting that timeline because they know how important that timeline is, and how it connects you to your previous timelines, to those timelines when you were a child in ancient Egypt, and how that has actually completely broken that chain and that cycle, so that the next time, you know, if you decide to come back into corporeal form here, you will not be going through this cycle again, okay? And this karmic relationship has been left with this person here and whoever else they've been conspiring with, because it says fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Well, I never. Now let's get a little bit of advice on what houses and zodiac signs and all that jazz we should be looking at right now. Because I heard for cutting the curse. So there was something was cursed out, or a bloodline was cursed, and that has been cleansed. I heard with fire. Tell me more, tell me more. What house would you like my lovely light ones to look at for any healing? Ooh, and we've got here Aries. Those born under the sign of Aries are affectionate, warm, and usually have big personalities. They can also be competitive, demanding, and headstrong. So someone needs to look at their first house, or where Aries rules, and what planet goes over that. You've also got Taurus, okay, so that's your second house. And then it says on here, the placement of Neptune in your chart explains your psychic intuition and how you dream. Okay, so those three are quite important. Your first, your second house, or where Aries and Taurus sit, and also Neptune, where that actually resides over. Because what have you got underneath here? Your rising sign is called your ascendant, and it shows an individual's first reaction to new people and situations, and it's the mask you wear to meet the world. This is quite interesting because it's also giving me that energy of look at what your sun sign and moon sign are, and then where would you find what planets reside over those. Anything else that would like to come out? The placement of the moon in your birth chart will reveal a lot about your habits, reactions, instincts, and how you express your emotions. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you liked what you heard, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell so you can see more of my lovely content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel, so I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for making my channel grow. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, ever, but it's always highly and truly appreciated, because it means I can put more time, more love, and more cards into this channel. And anyone looking for a personal private reading, all of my information is in the description box below. If you go to the second paragraph down, there is a row of blue arrows pointing up. I have 2 emails. I usually get back within 2 to 3 days. If you do not hear from me, be persistent, okay? Because I am a one-woman band and there's many of you. So if you send me, just send me a prompt email and it will pop your email right to the top of the list. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye.